is a old-timey blues. Where I first heard it was Reverend Gary Davis. A bunch of other people have done it. I think Townes Van Zandt did a version of it. It's called the Cocaine Blues. Hey, woman dressed in green, why don't you tell me where the hell you been? Cocaine all around my brain. Hey, woman dressed in brown, don't you know you're the best in town? Cocaine all around my brain. Hey, woman, come here quick, you know it's cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine all around my brain. Hey, woman dressed in red, why don't you come on, come to bed? Cocaine all around my brain. Hey, woman dressed in black, help me get this monkey off of my back. Cocaine all around my brain. Hey, woman, come here quick, you know this cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine all around my brain. Everybody be like me, lay off the whiskey, let the cocaine be. Cocaine all around my brain. Everybody be like me, lay off the whiskey, let the cocaine be. Cocaine all around my brain. Hey woman, come here quick, you know this cocaine's making me sick. Cocaine all around my brain. That was the Cocaine Blues.
Not the song, the Eric Clapton song. That
Not
most
the
people
Eric
think
Clapton
of
song.
when they hear that.
No, that was who wrote that? That was
J.J. Cale.
J.J. Cale wrote that song, and he did not write this song. This next song, I'm going to get local here. This is, I say local, Louisiana. This is a song by Dr. John that was a big hit back in the 70s, I believe, and he performed it admirably on the band's Last Dance movie, and it's called Such a Night. Well, it's such a night, such a night, sweet confusion under the moonlight. Well, it's such a night, such a night, to steal away the time is right. Well, your eyes met mine at a glance. You let me know this was my chance. You came here with my best friend Jim. Here I am stealing you away from him. Yeah, if I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. Well, it's such a night, such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. Well, it's such a night, such a night. To steal away the time is right. Well, you could not believe my ears, and my heart just skipped a beat when you told me to take you walking down the street. You came here with my best friend Jim. Here I am stealing you away from him. Yeah, if I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. If I don't do it, then somebody else will. Well, it's such a night, such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight.
All right, interesting take on that song.
Yeah, thank you. That was it fits. I play it in F, and it really fits into those chord voicings. I just was fooling around one day, and I started playing it, and I said, well, this will work. I don't have any idea what key Dr. John played it in, but probably not F. Although it had some horns on it, so you never know. It could be. This next song, it's a John Hurt song, and it's called "A Hot Time in the Old Town." And it's not clear to me when it was written or even who written it. It's listed as John Hurt song, and it's also listed as traditional. He didn't record it back in 1928 when he did all of his original studio recordings, but he did record it, I believe, for the first time in 1965 at the Newport Folk Festival. So you tell me not to be confused with the vaudeville tune that Louis Armstrong covered called Hot Time in the Old Town, which was a completely different song. But this is called Hot Time in the Old Town Tonight. It's a hot time in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. It's a hot times in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. Oh, won't you come with me to the old town tonight? Hot times in the old town tonight. Hot times in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. Well, you can rubber tire your buggy, rubber tire your hack, going down to bring my baby back. It's a hot times in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. Well, I'm going with a razor, yes, in my hand. Going down, I'm looking for that man. Hot times in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. you can rubber tire your buggy, rubber tire your hack. I'm going down to bring my baby back. It's hot times in the old town, down in town tonight. Hot times in the old town tonight. Hot time in the old town, yes indeed. Now this next song is another mystery song. It's an instrumental I picked up from I think from Stephen Grossman, and I'm gonna name drop here. I was hanging out last month with Roy Bookbinder down in Austin with David Hamburger. They did a concert, and then the next day, several of us sat in on a workshop with him, and I asked him. I said, "Have you ever heard of this song? Because I can't find where Gary Davis actually played the song on record, although it is his name is listed as the author on the sheet music. So there's no telling what. But anyway, this is called "See That Girl Sitting on a Fence."
Go ahead.
See That Girl Sitting on a Fence, Reverend Gary Davis, allegedly.
All right. Well, let me take a minute and remind everybody that you're listening to WHYR 96.9, Baton Rouge Community Radio. And we are having an open house right now. We've got refreshments, so if you're in the neighborhood, come on down and check us out. We are doing our pledge drive, so if you haven't made a donation, please give us a call at 225-343-9927. Or go to WHYR.org on your computer or your phone or whatever internet-connected device you use, and click on that donate button. We're here with Jim Taylor, a local singer-songwriter and generally all-around good guy, and he's playing some music for us. So what's up next, Jim?
This is a song I picked up from a Library of Congress tape that Doc Watson did back in the day. I'm not sure when it was recorded originally, and I'd seen Doc several times in Nashville and in Tennessee, and he always flat picked, and his son Merle was always with him to provide the accompaniment. So I never saw Doc Watson finger pick until I saw this tape of him, and of course he's a massive finger picker as well as a flat picker. I also picked up some of this from David Hamburger, who has a video online on YouTube that teaches this song. So I'm blaming him for any mistakes I make here. It's called the Deep River Blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Let the river rise and fall, let the big waves make a wall, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. My old gal's a sweet little pal, she walks just like a waterfowl, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Ain't no one to cry for me, the fish all go out on a spree, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Give me back my old boat, I'm gonna sail, boys, if she'll float, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Going down to Muscle Shoals, things getting better there, I'm told, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Let the river rise and fall, let the big waves make a wall, 'cause I've got them deep river blues. Yes, I've got them deep river blues. Deep River Blues. Okay, this next song, I have no idea where, I think I got it maybe out of Acoustic Guitar Magazine, but I'm not sure. It's written by a fellow, very interesting fellow. His name is Dom Flemons, and he goes by the nom de finger pick, or whatever you want to call it, the American Songster. And this song is called the Rabbit Foot Rag. Rabbit Foot Rag, sorry. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play a couple more originals, and then
Okay.
I think that might take us to
So, how long ago did you start writing songs?
I started writing songs in, probably about 40, 50 years ago whenever I was living in Nashville.
Yeah.
I moved to Nashville in 1973 and stayed there and worked in restaurants and played at night for up until about the time that my first child was born, and then I decided it was time to go to law school. Because in Nashville,
job, yeah.
well, in Nashville, you got to be, two things: you got to be good and you got to be lucky. And I was neither.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. For sure.
at least I didn't know what the formula was.
But something in the water made you start writing songs.
Something in there started making me write, and I've got songs that I have an old list of songs, and I have no idea what they sound like. I couldn't remember them if I tried from, that long ago. But and this song is a really old song. This is probably 30 years old, and I wrote it. It's fiction. I swear it's fiction. But this is a object lesson of never practice in front of your kids, because they hear these songs and they think, huh? Exactly what are you doing? Anyway, this is called One Last Bust of Memphis. We had a law degree, an ironing board, a month-old breastfed kid. We had a Japanese car and a mother-in-law, and a cat that we called Sid. It was Christmas Eve when we pulled in to Memphis, Tennessee. We checked into the Red Roof Inn, turned on the TV. One last bus to Memphis is waiting on the street. Oh, one last bus to Memphis, and it's got just one last seat. Oh, how did I get to this point, the point where I decide on one last bus to Memphis to give me one last ride. Well, I hung out my shingle and I started drinking beer, and she went to work in a discotheque and the handwriting was clear. We tried to keep things centered, but the demons they attacked, and I went on a business trip, never made it back. One last bus to Memphis is waiting on the street. Oh, one last bus to Memphis, and it's got just one last seat. Oh, how did I get to this point, the point where I decide on one last bus to Memphis to give me one last ride. I went to call my little boy, and she picked up the phone. I asked how she was doing. She asked, when you coming home? Oh, I still need to figure out how to distribute the load on one last bus to Memphis to get me off the road. Oh, I still need to figure out how to distribute the load on one last bus to Memphis to get me off the road. One last bus to Memphis is waiting on the street. Oh, one last bus to Memphis, and it's got just one last seat. Oh, how did I get to this point, the point where I decide on one last bus to Memphis to give me one last ride? Oh, how did I get to this point, the point where I decide on one last bus to Memphis to give me one last ride? Thank you. I got one more here. This again is fictional, but it was written about some circumstance many years ago. And I really have enjoyed playing here. It's been a real honor. Thank you, Whitney,
really
for letting me do this.
Yes.
If any of my peeps down in New Orleans are around on Thursday, The 11th, I'll be playing a set at the Hard Rock Cafe Micro Music Festival. I'll be starting at 9. So if anybody's in the area, please come and join us. It ought to be a hefty time.
That's great.
This is a song called A Wantin' Heart. I knew she had a wild and wanton heart. Yes, you could say she really knew the part. But I could never fully satisfy the side of her that always wondered why. The jokes get old and the smokes get cold, and it sometimes rains all day. When the house gets sold and the tale is told of why they sometimes say a wanton heart will always get away. She kept her suitcase by the bedroom door. She looked so happy, but she wanted more. I always told her she was free to fly. I knew that part of her was sure to die. When the jokes get old and the smokes get cold, and it sometimes rains all day. When the house gets sold and the tale is told of why they sometimes say a wanton heart will always get away. She left this morning for her summer job, delivering pavement, baby, for the mob. I keep the door unlocked deep in the night. She said she'd be back, but that can't be right. I keep a bottle sitting by the bar and listen for the sound of her old car. And the jokes get old and the smokes get cold, and it sometimes rains all day. When the house gets sold and the tale is told of why they sometimes say a wanton heart will always get away. A wanton heart will always get away. A wanton heart will always get away. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it, Woody.
All right, that was great. Yeah, I know that tune. All right, y'all. That was Jim Taylor, local singer-songwriter, and you can, as you said, you can check him out Thursday night at the Hard Rock Cafe in New Orleans and elsewhere around town. This is Whitney with Life is a Rock, and this is WHYR, and we're in our annual end of the year pledge drive. So please reach down deep and see if you can help us with a little bit of cash to stay on the air. You can call us at 225-343-9927, or you can go to WHYR.org and click on Donate. And we're going to turn it back over to the regular programming now. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Jeremy Steig with Reza from December of 1969 in Ulm, Germany, with his flute, Ron Carter's bass, Louis Hayes. On the drums, the Blue Note 2 for Jazz Wave Limited on Tour Volume 1. It was originally slated for release on Solid State, but issued on Blue Note because of the consolidation of the companies. under the United Artists corporate umbrella. It's never been issued on CD. Could be one CD, and so far as I know, none of the tracks have appeared elsewhere on Blue Note anthologies or compilations of any sort. There are copies of the LP running around. We got hold of one, and you heard it direct from vinyl, digitalized vinyl, go figure. Jeremy Steig on the Jazz Wave.